Hello, fellow YouTubers, this is Kratos123, and I'm doing the second episode of Banlist Selections, number 2. In this episode, I'm not really going to be talking about what cards should be banned, mainly because we have a ban list up at the moment, and of course it is not confirmed. It's not even halfway through August, so I'm a little skeptical on it, but let's get on with it. The main reason why I'm not going to be doing like I did last time, talking about Hunter, is because one of the cards is actually on the forbidden list on this. So let's get with the list. I'm just going to be looking at it on my computer, of course, up here. First, we have our forbidden cards, which are going to be Future Fusion and Bryonic Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Now, Future Fusion was the card that I was going to talk about. I do believe Future Fusion should be banned. Dragons have made it too good. It's like Foolish Burial on crack. It really is. You send 5 dragons to the graveyard, and you pretty much go to game 2. But of course, Bryonic Dragon of the Ice Barrier, I'm a little iffy on. Mainly reason is I don't really know if Bryonic's really doing anything in the meta, so I don't really know why it should be hit. But at the same time, Bryonic is way too good of a card. It really is a good card, so I'm a little okay with Bryonic getting hit, even though I use one myself. For our limited cards, we have Insector Hornet and Insector Dragonfly. So Hornet's got hit pretty hard this time around, if this is a real list. Kind of weird that they would hit both. I mean, I think you could really just limit the Dragonfly, and the deck would be a little bit, it would still be playable. But that's it. Ivagishki Gustkraken, which was really confusing on this part. I mean, not that I mind, because I was only running one Ivagishki Gustkraken. I was planning on using 2, but I mean, if just a real list, I don't have to go with 2. It saves me time. Chaos Sorcerer, kind of weird that it's going down to 1, but Chaos Dragons again. I don't even know if it was running Chaos Dragons. I know BLS was. Ultimate Offering. Now I can see Ultimate Offering because of I think it was some sort of gear deck in the OCG that got pretty good. So, it and the what are those guys? Those level 4 guys called? You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm having a little bit of a brain fart here. Anyways, so yeah, I think it's mainly because of the gear guys. Spore to 1, I can see that, plants were hit too hard, and if Spore comes back, it does give plants, a little bit of power, but not enough where it's game breaking. Next, Wind-Up Carrier Zenmaity. Now, this is one thing I feared most for wind-ups, that the Wind-Up Carrier was going to get hit instead of banning the Hunter. Now, I solidly believe the Hunter definitely should be banned, but I mean, if this is Konami's real list, then it's the real list. We can't do anything about it. I've already talked about Zenmaity and Hunter before, so I'm not really going to get on that more. Tsukuyomi is back off the ban list, so we do have something that at least comes off the ban list. Would I use it? No, I wouldn't really use Tsukuyomi. And Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Now, I was kind of hoping for like Pulsar Dragon to be hit rather than Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Mainly only because my fiance plays dragons, and she did play a Chaos variant. But yeah, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon was one of the best cards in the deck. So yeah, very good card. Semi-Limit Mirror Force. I can see this coming. Excuse me. I can see this mainly because we don't really use Mirror Force as as it really should be. We usually get rid of one monster that'll attack with Mirror Force. We don't really use it against the swarms. We can, but seeing as how the list just killed all the swarm decks, it's kind of redundant to put Mirror Force to 2. Next we have Heretic Seal of Conversions. Hit Heretics, of course. Why not? They were really good. The Agent of Mystery Earth. I think it was okay. Bring this back to 2. It does give agents a little bit more playability. Gives it another searcher. And I do believe agents were hit a little too hard on that. Sorry. Reasoning to 2. This is kind of confusing. Reasoning to 2. Because it really is a good card. But of course it hasn't been seeing play, so why not? Next we got Rescue Rabbit to 2. I do see this, I can deal with this. Rescue Rabbit to 2, it gives you less chance to get it, and you don't want to kill the deck like you did the other decks. Let's see what we got here. Emergency Call to 2. It was the Rhoda. They still have another Rhoda. Like, they still have the 2 E-calls and the Rhoda, so, that's fine. A Hero Lives. Again, hitting E-Heroes, but that's fine. Hero Lives. I'm okay with it. I only played one anyways. Pot of Duality. Pot of Duality, I'm okay with it being at 2. I think it was okay at 3, though. It was a card that helped other decks. I personally only used 2, so I mean I'm pretty cool with that. But Pot of Duality, I really could have seen at 3. Blackwing Kalut the Moonshadow at 2. This I agree with. Blackwings were pretty much destroyed back in the day, and it is the Honest, and we all agree Honest is really, really annoying, but give Blackwing some love. Debris Dragon. They are killing Chaos Dragons, pretty much. Well, not killing them, but they're weakening them a lot. At least give them something back with Debris Dragon. We may see maybe a little bit more of a Hopeless Dragon build or a Hopeless Dragon Chaos. I don't think you can really put those two together, but we'll see what the future comes around with. And the last card that is semi-limited is Tour Guide of the Underworld. I completely agree on Tour Guide of the Underworld. Don't put her at 1 because she's useless, and don't keep her at 3 because she's too good. But 2, she's still playable, but you have to run another Fiend in order to use her, so she is a little bit tougher to use. So we got our unlimited cards here. We have Emergency Teleport. I'm definitely agreeing with this because really, Psychics don't do anything, and Teledad is gone. So really, put it to 3. Marshmallow. It's a solid card, but again, nobody uses it. Necro Gardener. Give Lightsworn some love. We got Destiny Draw to 3. That's fine. I would have really liked Malicious at 3, but then, everybody would have been complaining that Teledad will wreck the format again. Magic Cylinder at 3, which I'm completely fine with. I know burn decks suck, but sure, why not? See, we got Swords of Revealing Light, which is fine. It's a stall card, and nobody uses it. And finally, the last card on this list, Level Limit Area B, which is perfectly fine because people use Exceeds now, and Exceeds aren't even touched by it, the stuff like Level Limit Area B. Because, of course, they are rank and not level. So definitely go ahead, bring back that Level Limit Area B. Comments on this ban list. A lot of people are saying that this ban list is fake, only because Tour Guide of the Underworld was hit. But if you guys remember last ban list, the TCG exclusive, was it Reborn Tengu, was also hit to 2. So, I mean, yeah, it was hit to 2. So they are hitting the TCG exclusives on these ban lists. So I'm okay with this list. The only one thing I hate about it, of course, is the wind-up carriers and Métis, which of course they should have hit the Hunter. But I digress. Let's get on with our lives. We don't know if this is the real list yet. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. This is Kratos123 giving you your weekly show. I'm brain farting a lot today. Your weekly show on ban list selections. Kratos123. My computer just shut off. Signing out.